everyone, welcome back. This is Susan at Papercraft Possibilities. And if it's your first time, welcome. I appreciate it. Today we're going to be working with a paper collection from close to my heart, and it's called Celebrating You. As you can tell, I have already used a couple stickers here. I've pulled them off actually to use today. I'll explain that later. But it has a theme of celebrating or birthday, so it could go either way. Here we've got the front side of papers. Here is the back side. And I love the colors because I happen to love the beach and it reminds me of the beach. So today we'll be using these, and let me roll the intro and let's get started. Welcome back. I wanted to show you what I have done with the stickers that come on the sheet. Again, all really good quality. See if I can kind of show you the thickness there. So we have these stickers that were on the sheet, and I've gone through and put some non-static powder on the back of these. And you could use cornstarch, you could use just about anything like that. The only thing that you don't want to use is something that has a perfume in it. So it takes the stick off of these stickers so that you can play around with them on your paper and not worry about them sticking. And then after that, you can go ahead and you can apply a glue or a 3D foam dot to these and put them down on your paper and they still stick. So wanted to explain that to you real quick. A couple of the papers that I'm going to be using today in the collection would be this one. And there's that on the flip side. I won't be using that though today. And this will be my main sheet. And on the flip side of this, let me see if I can get it closer to the camera so you can see, there are presents on there, flowers, and just some little little extra shapes. There's like a plus sign. Anyways, there's some other little filler things in there. So let me show you the pictures we're going to be documenting today. This was my husband's 68th birthday this year. And I've lined each of the pictures or matted them with a white, which is the daisy white. And then I've come in with this. The background on this is sapphire, which I'll bring in a little bit later probably. But I've gone ahead and lined the pictures then with that, just so they would pop a little bit more. My handsome guy, he's the best. You can just tell how happy he is. He's just makes my life. He's a good guy. So these three pictures I'm going to be recording today of his 68th birthday. And we celebrate our age here because, not everyone gets the privilege of getting to our ages. So let's go ahead and let's get started. So I'm going to come in with this sheet first. And I should mention one other thing. This is the stamp and thin cut set I'm going to use. I think this is still available. If it is, I'll link it down below. And this is an awesome set. I've used this so many times, and it only came out a couple months ago, but I love it because it has these numbers and these die cuts. You can use it for so much. And then up here it says, like you could do like 12th birthday or 3rd birthday, that type of thing. So if you don't have this one, I would grab this if it's still there. So we're going to use that today. And what I've done on one of these papers is there's this diamond pattern, and I've just cut it right down the middle of these diamonds. And you can see it'd be easy to do on your cutter. There you go. There's a word for you. That's a Susan word. You can cut on that line. Let's do that. And I think this was one of the stickers on the sheet, which was right here. Make sure I've got you on camera. Yeah, right there. So I want to overlap that just a little. And I just got to dry fit this all in. I think I want a little bit of the yellow showing on that side. Let me start putting down these pictures so I can figure out if we're gonna have enough room. I think I'm gonna have to overlap that one just a little. We'll bring my happy guy and his dessert there. Let's see. I think this would make sense to have this down here. And I'll probably put some foam dots underneath that. Let's see. I think I want to use my die cuts here. And let me do some die cutting. For those of you who've never done any die cutting, I wanted to just kind of put these on a piece of paper so you can see what that's like. And I always use my scraps if I have them. Make sure you're on the right, if you're using Close to My Heart cardstock, make sure you're on the right side that you want to use. So I'm going to use the 6 and the 8. And a lot of times what I'll do is I'll take all of these and I'll put all the numbers and I'll put them down because I can use them for so many things, so they're already cut out. But this time I won't. I will just take a smaller portion of the paper. I'm gonna glue these down, or not glue them, tape them down. And I reuse my tape. So I have it sitting right next to me on my pole where my camera is hanging. So I'm going to take this over to my die cut machine and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So what I decided to do was I cut out some white numbers also to do a little bit of offsetting, just so that would show up a little bit better over here. Let's see how this is gonna look. Obviously it won't be perfect right now. You'll get the idea there, just so it kind of pops a little bit more. And let's see, what else? I'm looking through my goodie sheet. My stickers here. I think I might want to layer some of these up. Okay, I can't get it out. There we go. Much easier for my fingers. Let's see. I don't know if you can see in the camera or not. Let me hold this closer. There's some foiling details on several of these stickers / die cuts. And there's some here on this little blue dot down there. Let's see, I think I'll use this one too. Get these off of my desk. I might want to use that one up there. I think I might want to take away these smaller blue ones and use this bigger one. I think it makes a little bit more of a statement. I'm hoping, yeah, there's another one there. Whoops. Scoot him off of there. Yeah, I like that better. Let's see what else we have here that's flipped over. I don't think I use that. I like this one, make every moment count. I might want to use that somewhere. Keep that out. And okay, I think I've got out the pieces that I want to use. So I'm thinking about bringing this in over here. Oops, we got another blue one down there, a little dot. We have one attached here. We have a runaway. maybe I can come over here with this. Kind of make this one whole grouping over here. Somehow get that laid out. I've got to figure out what I want to do with this. Maybe I can kind of come in there with that. I think that'll all work. So let me start gluing everything down, and I'll put you on fast forward to see how this all works out. And when I've done fast forwarding through all this, I will come back and explain what I had done on the page. Okay, so here we go. All right, so we are back, and I'll kind of explain what I had done. And I think you saw most of it, but I went ahead and glued these down. I offset the 68 and the 6 and the 8 slightly with some white cardstock. I used, I love these things, little tiny strips of, 3D foam tape. And I put that on the back of the 68. What I like about these is you can kind of mold them to how you want them to work. These also work beautifully on shaker pockets. So those are a great investment. I believe I got these on Amazon, so I'll link those down below. I have glued down directly would be the balloons and the candles. I have put some 3D foam dots on the back of the happy birthday. And down here, you'll see that I wasn't happy with how it was sitting. I felt it was crooked. So thank goodness this tape allowed me to pull that up a little. It did make I think the Y and the Your Special Day come off the page just a little, just a hair, but I don't think it'll be an issue. And I put down these dots, directly glued these down. This has 3D foam dots underneath it. This has been glued down directly to the page. The last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here, and this is a new bottle, so let me make sure, pull out one of my things. These are some of my Glossy Accents, and I'm going to go ahead and put them on to each of the candle flames here. This will take about 30 minutes to dry, so don't be putting these in a sheet protector or leaving them out where, things could possibly be put on top of it until it really dries. And it just adds some oomph to the page. I don't want to add any more than this because there are some foil accents, the silver on this page, and I think that just adds enough. So I will add some still shots at the end of the video here, like I always do. And if you have any questions, comments, please leave them below. Put that there for you. And until next time, thanks for joining me and have a great week. Bye-bye.